Hey boys, welcome back to some more spin bowling career mode, and we're continuing on with our Big Bash debut, I guess. And you know, the first game wasn't amazing as we're taking on the Strikers, and it looked like their team was fairly good in terms of most of the players. There were a few that obviously weren't correct, but most of the players. But yeah, what even happened? I think we won, did we? I honestly can't actually remember. I know personally it wasn't a great game, but that's sort of what we expect. Every time we get a debut game, even the 50 over club cricket and the 20 over club cricket, we got hammered, so hopefully we can come back like we have in the past. I think there was like none for 42 in our first game, so yeah, a bit of a struggle, but we get a chance here again in the power play, which, yeah, that's pretty common. Bowl your spinner one of the overs, you know, maybe even a couple overs in the power play if they're, you know, not getting hit around, is a good start, just getting it on the length, getting on the line, and you know, not a lot of spin as you would expect, and these Big Bash pitches usually pretty good for batting, but keeping it tight. Just sort of probably have to change the way we bowl in the T20s a little bit. Maybe not as many full ones. Probably don't try to bowl too many leg side deliveries, as that one is pumped over long on, and that was fairly disappointing. You know, it was just a bad ball. It was a bad ball to finish, which is the annoying part there. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I do a lot of, in the longer formats, do a lot of more foolish deliveries, I guess, more flights. But in the, you know, in these T20s, probably, you know, the good length deliveries are probably more suited, as we are going to pick up our first wicket. The old tried and true back, inside edge onto the pad. Beautiful stuff. These always look, it's so weird, like these ones, when it happens live, it does look like they've edged it, but always on the replay, it looks like they don't hit it. Now, I don't know, it's always weird, but I was very happy to get the wicket there. 1 for 9 now, and you know, if we're bowling in the power plays, our goal is to get the wickets, because they're going to be having a slog, as we almost get a double there. I think he actually hit that. We're going to have a look at the replay here. Jake Lehman, a little bit of spin, a bit of bounce actually. The keeper, what is he doing? And I think that was an edge. The keeper is, what the fuck? He's definitely got an edge on that, and we've been screwed over. What is, I think it's Pearson, Jimmy Pearson. Mate, keep your goddamn eyes on the ball. That's the second wicket gone down, and we would have been on a hat trick. You have got to be kidding me. That is extremely frustrating. But we come back here, and wouldn't you fucking believe it? Soon to be a wicket. It should have been 2 wickets in the over. And Jake Lehman is going to hit a 6 off the last ball. I just put a little bit more flight on it. It's a good shot, but we should have had him out, as we're into our 3rd over here. And again, keeping it tight, 4 dot balls. It's always the last couple of balls that get away from us. But hopefully we can just get a little bit of pressure on, as that's a good shot. I thought it was a dot ball when he hit it, but it's a good shot through the covers there. Not much we can really do about that, honestly. As finish off, big appeal from the young fella, putting the pressure on, but obviously well outside the line of off stump. And pretty good stuff, as you see. 1 for 19, bowling our final over in the spell. You know, the run rate is okay here, but we are going to pick up our 2nd here. It's going to be the man in form too, Hale. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure who that's meant to be. Bryce Hale. I'm trying to think who, what play that should be. I think he was the opener, and he was going along a bit pretty nicely, but he's just going to pick up the fielder. It wasn't our best ball, but you know, a little bit of pressure. Obviously, they're going for the quick runs at the end here. 5 and a bit overs to go, and you know, you're a chance of getting those cheap wickets. So 2 for 19. We've come back very strongly in this game, which is good, and it's happened throughout our career. We've struggled fairly consistently our very first game, but then we pick it up. So you know, a decent shot there. That's what you sort of got to expect. Just slashing it across the line from Jake Lehman. Still filthy about not having him out. First ball would have been on a hat trick, but you know, I like the field we got. We probably could have a few more outs, as this one, wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't the worst ball, but probably, you know, not much doing there. Hit for 6, so it sort of ruins our figures a little bit. But getting the 2 wickets, good stuff. As coming here for the last over, it's going to be Ben Dunk. He's fairly well down the order. I don't know why he's so far down. And is Ben Dunk actually with the Strikers this year? I thought did he change to the Strikers, or did he change to another club? I can't even remember. Oh no, he was with the Hurricanes, wasn't he? I think he did change to the Strikers, so I think that is updated. But he's got off to a good start here. a couple of nice shots. That's a good shot over cover. Is our other leggy here is getting pumped around a bit. 4 and a 6 off this over. Is that one a full toss? Will look like. Lucky not to be punished. I just sort of wanted to watch this over. Just trying to see what they get, but we are going to simulate. I didn't want to sit around, as we are going to win by 19 runs again. We don't get a bat. Our boys did a good job. 191. That's a good score. Hazlitt 47 off 18. Linney again 44 off 24. Actually, I don't think Lynn was in our team in the first game. I think I re-downloaded the teams again because there are a few few weird ones. As a weather delay in this our third game of the Big Bash, taking on the Thunder, who have Paddy Cummins there, Sandu, Morgan, Patterson, Usman. A few guys that obviously aren't correct, but they got a pretty strong lineup here. A couple of good bowlers, a couple of good batters, so we're gonna have to be on our game and perform well. I mean, if we can replicate last game, get a couple of wickets, you know, go for a few runs, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I think, you know, our bowling style is more the attacking variety, but we are going to actually get a chance for a bat. 2 matches, haven't had a look in, but it's been a pretty big over so far. And the last ball of the 15th over, or 14th over, I should say, as a short ball. It wasn't a bad shot, but just a little quicker than I was expecting, and just completely missed it. As Pat Cummins is going to bowl this over. Decent nudge, just trying to work it for a single, as get Hazlitt on strike, and he's doing pretty well, so, you know, just give him the strike, really. But unfortunately, as you're going to see here, that ball, nice shot, just getting us into a little bit of form. That is going to be the last ball for the innings. I knew there was a weather delay, but I wasn't able to see how many overs were left. So, you know, obviously I should just had a bit of a slog there, but yeah, a bit frustrating. Didn't really get a chance to bat, and didn't really help the team out too much. But we got a decent score. They're gonna need around 10 and over to get it, as our average is creeping down with those 2 wickets, as Usman Khawaja is the new man. And we're going to get a drop catch off our very first delivery here. Jimmy Pearson is letting me down deluxe. This one, I'm pretty sure this is a pretty tough one. It's come off bottom edge. You know, he's got his hands down to it like that. You know, I can't be too mad about that one. If he caught that, that's a superhuman keeper catch. But then the next delivery, he's dropped a much more orthodox a chance. What is happening? What is happening, dude? This one, a much thinner edge. I mean, it's a full-blooded cut shot, but that is not. That should be taken, dude. That's 3 in the same episode in 2 games. There's 3 drop chances. I've never gone to the replay so much in my career, as we finish. Well, we don't finish actually. That's only our 3rd freaking ball, but a good over so far. 5 dots, 2 missed chances, and we almost pick him up last ball. Khawaja, we have him in all sorts. I can't believe we didn't pick him up, but we start with the maidens, so not much more you can really ask for. As this one somehow does not carry to the fielder, but there's a chance for a run out. What are they doing up there? We're just going to take the bails off. A little weird how I did it, but it's going to be Rizwan. Not sure who that's meant to be, but I don't know what was doing. I'm pretty sure who hit it. I think it was Khawaja who struck the ball, and he was having none of the single, and poor old Rizwan was left stranded, as this one is going to go over. I could not believe this. This has gone for 6 runs, but why wasn't the fielder on the rope? It's not a big boundary, and if he's on the rope here, this is a catch for all money. But he's in like 10 meters, which is extremely frustrating. We have just been screwed over this game, and even last game that dropped catch. But having Kawaja drop twice, and then right here, this is a good shot. But again, if he's on the rope, it might have just been over his head this time, but good lord. So, I mean, they need 70 off 34. We're bowling well. I mean, we're bowling extremely well. And wouldn't you believe it, that is it's gonna be another drop catch. This is like the first one. This is not an easy one. I think this has copped him right on the grill. It's another full-blooded cut shot. But I think Morgan, he's got a fair bit of it right in his jaw. So I mean, I can't be disappointed with that one, but still, I'm still frustrated. I'm still very annoyed. And then he hits a 6 next ball. So I mean, nothing is going our way this game, and I guess that's T20. That's T20 for you. It can be a very good game, or it can be a very frustrating game, as we're still bowling well here. We've had no luck, but we're putting in the effort. We're bowling good. None for 21 off our 3 and a bit overs here. Kept pretty tight, even though a couple of good shots that, maybe should have been out as well. So, what am I meant to say? Like, this, we've just been screwed. But Usman is now out. I think we got this game wrapped up. But this is a pretty good sweep shot by Curtis Pattinson. It's going to go for 4. So we finished our spell with not terrible figures. Could have been much better if a few things went our way, but we are gonna win by 1 run. Oh man, that was actually pretty tight. It must have been a big couple of last overs. Wilson there, 40 off 19 on Patterson, almost saw them home. So yeah, as you see, none for 29 our figures. That's pretty decent off our 4. And yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Make sure to like, and I will see you in the next one.